Hey everyone, welcome. If you're new here, please consider subscribing for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for future videos. Without wasting time, let's dive in. The jury's verdict was final: life in prison. His mother's screams echoed through the courtroom. He hadn't just lost his freedom, he had lost his future. And the worst part? He didn't even commit the crime. How does an innocent man end up behind bars for nearly 2 decades while the real criminal walks free? This is not just one man's tragedy. It's a symptom of a broken system, a system built to protect some and punish others. Meet Marcus Lee, 26 years old, a father of 2, working double shifts at a car repair shop in Atlanta. His dream was simple: save enough money to open his own garage and provide his kids with the life he never had. Friends described him as quiet, hard-working, the kind of man who would give you the shirt off his back. But on a rainy Thursday night in 2003, Marcus's life would be ripped apart in a way he could never imagine. That night, a robbery turned deadly at a convenience store just 5 blocks from Marcus's home. The suspect? Described only as a tall black man in a dark hoodie. Within 48 hours, Marcus was in handcuffs. No fingerprints. No weapon. Just a shaky eyewitness statement from a man who admitted he only saw the suspect for a second. Still, police needed someone to blame, and Marcus fit the description. At trial, the prosecution painted Marcus as a dangerous criminal. They brought up an old shoplifting charge from his teenage years, not related to murder in any way, but enough to sway the jury's emotions. The defense begged the court to consider the alibi. Marcus was working the night shift, clocked in at the garage at the exact time of the robbery, but the garage owner's testimony was dismissed. The judge ruled him an unreliable witness because of a past misdemeanor. The jury deliberated for only 3 hours. Verdict: guilty. Sentence: life in prison without parole. 14 years later, new evidence emerged. A DNA test on the hoodie found at the crime scene, a test that had been requested by Marcus's defense back in 2003. Finally came back. It didn't match Marcus. The real match? A man already serving time for 2 other armed robberies in a neighboring county. And here's the most chilling part. Records showed the police had run that DNA back in 2003. They knew it didn't match Marcus, but the report was buried in an evidence locker. In 2017, Marcus was finally released after 14 years in prison for a crime he did not commit. He walked out a free man, but not the same man who walked in. His children were grown. His mother had passed away. His business dreams were gone. The state offered him a small compensation check, but no amount could buy back the years stolen from him. Marcus's story is not rare. It's the story of hundreds, maybe thousands, of innocent people whose lives are destroyed because the system cares more about closing cases and finding the truth. If it could happen to Marcus, it could happen to anyone. Do you think the officers who buried the DNA evidence should face prison time? Let me know in the comments, because this conversation is far from over.